This video shows you how to fix a loose hacksaw wing knot and how to fit or assemble a hacksaw blade. Probable reasons why your hacksaw blade might break whilst it is in use could be that the hacksaw blade isn't straight, it is a poor quality blade, so it's not shatterproof, or it could be that it hasn't got the right amount of tension. So if the blade is not, properly tight and, it's slanty, it might snap or break whilst it is in use. And this may necessitate a blade change, which may lead to the knot behind the wing not falling off. And so you can see that I've got some tissue in there to provide some cushion for the knot, which supports the wing knot or wing knot bolt. And so when I take out the tissue, you can see the knot that's in there. And when I start to undo the wing knot anti-clockwise to its full wing knot bolt threading length, and when I undo it anti-clockwise to its full length, the knot comes off loose. So that's the blade being uninstalled. So if I continue to twist the wing knot anti-clockwise, it gets to a point where the knot on the inside there holding the wing knot bolt comes off loose, and it could pose some problems with regards to getting the bolt back into the knot without anything to hold the knot behind in position. To get the knot from behind balanced or poised for entry, I use the wing knot bolt to jack the knot up, so that it's flat, on the inside, just like I've done here. And you can see that the knot is flat on the inside. Then I get some tissue, cushion that, or squash that into position so that it holds the knot from inside and provides just the right amount of reasonable force required, to hold the knot in position whilst the wing knot bolt threads its way in when you torque tighten the wing knot bolt clockwise. And you can see that the frame is being flipped over or turned upside down, and the knot on the inside isn't spewing out. Okay, so I will just insert the wing knot bolt and begin to twist it anti-clockwise into the knot, which you can see there, and that should hold it into position whilst the wing knot is being screwed into position as well. The next step would be to get the shatterproof blade into the adjustable blade holder. The teeth of the blade faces the 6 o'clock position if you're cutting with it, but if you're storing it away, it stays in the 12 o'clock position. So here it is facing the 6 o'clock position with respect to hacksawing a clamped object on a workbench. So I will insert the blade, in the adjustable blade holder pin, and then pull the hacksaw blade towards the 3 o'clock position or eastward so that it latches onto the fixed blade holder. So one part of the hacksaw blade is adjustable, okay, because it moves and it provides some play, and the other part is fixed. So we pull the blade towards the fixed blade holder. And once the other pin fits into the pin on the fixed blade holder, we turn the wing knot in the clockwise orientation to get the desired tension, so that the blade doesn't move, it's straight, and we can cut the material that we want. If we want, a 45-degree cut, we move the blade to the other pins, that's on the hacksaw, but we want a 90-degree cut, so it's fine here. So we just make, the final turns just to make sure that, the blade is sat in situ, so that it doesn't dislodge, from its provenance or locus, and then we fit the cap, so that, it just covers aesthetically where we've got, the tissue and the knot being affixed to the wing knot bolt. And that's pretty much your wing knot adjuster being, assembled back onto the loose knot, and, the blade being retrofitted onto the stud or the pins on the hacksaw frame. And that's about it really. If you found the information useful, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Helps the channel grow, and hopefully catch up with you later. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.